Good girl.
Come on, dummy.
Hey, some guys will think that I might be on the payroll for Cold Steel, and that's because I've given a lot of positive reviews to their knives, the ones that I like. Recon Scout, Trailmaster, the Voyager series, lots of great knives come out of Cold Steel. I have been critical of this knife, though, in the past, the Pocket Bushman by Cold Steel. We had a lot of locking bar problems with it, as chronicled in my previous videos. And then they sent me back another one that still had the old design locking bar, and it broke promptly. I gave you that in a video. So here we are up in the mountains, me and my two sons, Tactical Doodle, Last Suspect, Nutnfancy, myself, testing the Cold Steel Bushman. And I was really holding out high hopes for this blade. In fact, I was going to title it, if it was successful in the tests I gave it, is Cold Steel Bushman Vindicated or something like that. Guess what? Welcome to failure, Cold Steel style. Pocket Bushman totally failed on us with, yes, some hard style survival use, but I think realistic survival use, especially since Cold Steel, how you doing, bills this as a hard use folding pocket knife, much like the full size, supposedly hard use Bushman. Well, I will tell you, it is not hard use. I do not recommend it. I'm not going to do a tabletop on it even because of all the problems I've had with this blade. I'm done with the Pocket Bushman. Look at the video of how we arrived at that. Oak. Not the best hacker, but I wouldn't expect it to be. It's a lightweight blade. Oh yeah. I don't expect to go all the way through this, but it's a good test.
I'm doing a close-up of the blade. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Because I want them to see how far it's going, what damage it's doing.
Get out and live is what I say. Get out and venture. I'm wailing on this thing too. Because I don't care if it breaks. Okay, let's rotate it, and then I'll notch it around the circumference. If I can.
What was that? Oh,
Stop
if you're
the
sitting
filming
up because if it suddenly gives.
I do note in this Bushman, that lock will kind of flex and come in your hand as you thump on it. And it like wants to pinch your hand. I would never do this without gloves.
Yeah.
But the lock is hold. Oh, dude, check that.
Whoa, okay, hold it where I can see it. Wow.
This This Bushman just can't win, man.
I think Cold Steel just bought you another Bushman.
Nah, they'll say this is gross abuse of the blade.
And what do they call their videos?
That's just it. They sell this blade as a hard use survival knife.
That is a joke.
Oh, ouch.
I think you should be able to withstand what I'm doing.
That would be like Jeep recalling a Rubicon for extensive off-road use.
You took this down to Canyonlands. We don't warrant it off-road is what,
Yeah.
what it'd be like.
Sorry, sir, this Corvette's warranty is only honored as long as you drive in school zones.
Exactly.
Stupid.
I'm not trying to abuse a knife. I'm trying to get a task done that would be a realistic application of this knife. That was wood too. It did not hit the
Yeah.
There's no chipping. That's not against a rock. That's wood. Look at that.
Best one ever. Were you putting any lateral stress on it?
Not really. It's on film.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Crap.
Enough said. You want your Bushman? Tell me how awesome your Bushman is.
So, like, when you go to a sports store, these are the knives in that little bucket next to the cash register, right?
They should be. $5.99 on clearance. Pocket Bushman. For wilderness use, not recommended by Nutnfancy.
Huh.
I can understand knives.
Hopefully you didn't put any sideways stress on it, though.
Whatever, though.
I know. I saw just the tiniest
I
bit
did
of
put
flex.
some sideways stress on it.
But you know what? That's
I don't
incidental.
apologize. That's what I said.
You're trying as hard as you can not to. It's not like you're doing it on purpose.
What you're saying, you're overselling this knife in capability. And that's exactly what I want to say. God, that's a cool shot right there, my friend.
It's right there. It slid off the rock.
Watch your eyes as it comes out so it doesn't...
Dudes!
I don't want it to... It's completely shattered.
It is embedded.
Dude,
Get the
that
Swiss
is
tool.
Awful.
That is
That's not
complete
good quality.
and utter failure.
That is.
Swiss tool, I need you. That is so funny.
Maybe
So
they
much for
meant Bushman
victory.
in the sense that once you start using it, you'll have the pieces to fashion your own Bushman-like tools.
Breaking through the hype at the Nutnfancy project. That's what we do. That's what we do.
You got some left.
I know, I gotta put these away so I don't lose it.
You got to pull out this shrapnel or he'll lose a limb.
Dude, now's the time to use that chisel piece. Oh, that's awesome.
We were
That
checking
chisel
that out on
tool.
the way down, wondering what we'd do with
I
it.
think I brought the other, this one may or not have it though.
Allie, why are you not exploring?
She just hangs out with us. It's weird. There it is. Yeah.
Now, if only I had a tool for tripping people.
Let me get this.
That is stuck.
Dude, check that out.
It's like
It's like a bullet.
fused.
It is. Look at that. Dude, I want a picture of that.
How
is
did that
Can I break
happen?
the clip now?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, you can.
Extract it. This is the blade that your children's children will inherit.
I love this little, is that it? Yeah, that's
Utter
a chisel
failure.
point on that. I will say this Swiss tool has a lot of cool tools on it. It's just heavier.
Warning, this product may fail awfully.
Look at that. Huh, I'm thinking 4116 is not a good wilderness steel at this point. Call me crazy.
So it starts as a pocket Bushman and it becomes many tiny scalpel blades. That's a useful design element.
We ought to call this the shatter knife. So, unrecommended. by Nutnfancy is a Cold Steel Pocket Bushman. I know it's an affordable blade. It had so many promising qualities. A large stainless steel blade made out of 4116 Krupp. You know, supposedly a strong locking mechanism. I will say in my thumping test, both here and in another wilderness outing, the lock functioned fine, and the new design is good. But does it matter? You know, and what I say is it's a realistic test that we're conducting here. Some guys may roll in on the comments and in the forums saying, oh yeah, that's a gross misuse of the blade. No, it's not. It's billed as a hard use knife. It should be able to baton through a log being hit on the back. It's steel versus wood, steel should win. That's what I've always said forever. Yes, it's an affordable blade, but I would not trust it in a survival kit. And once again, we see if you want fixed blade performance, go with a fixed blade. Do not go with a folding knife. I don't care even something that's billed as tough and rugged. Just time and again, we're seeing failures of this type and others, namely the Carson M21 when baton. You know, maybe there's some out there. We'll continue to check it out in the Nutnfancy project, but don't say it's not a realistic test or it's a gross misuse. I think you're wrong. It is a realistic use, because if I'm stuck out in the woods and I have dry wood in the middle of this piece of, or in this log, and I have to get to it somehow, and this is all I have in my survival kit, it should be able to do that. And yeah, we're thumping on it hard because we want to see if it will do just what it did, and I'd rather have it fail on us out here than on you when your life depends on it. See ya, Nutnfancy.
Your gear's too shiny. You should really start using it more.
I get that all the time. Maybe it's because I have like 50 of everything.